Hello, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night, depending from wherever you are and the time you will be watching my video. Guys, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for watching my videos. Guys, have you ever been in a situation whereby you can't explain yourself? Even you don't know yourself. You are just there. I mean, you are in the world. No, uko tu. Dunia imekubeba. The only thing the only thing you are in the world. You don't know about tomorrow. You don't know about next minute. And even you are not thinking about it because it's dark. It's total darkness. That was my situation sometimes back, guys. It was my situation sometimes back. It was tough. I was there. I was there living. I was there in that world. The only thing that I could see were my kids. And they were the reasons why I think they carried me all along. I didn't carry them. They carried me all along. It reached a point, especially when I make a very, very big mistake by moving from Makongeni, going to live in Kayole. Wow. That was in the year 20. I moved from Makongeni to Kayole in 2013, immediately after elections. That was the worst mistake of my life I did. You see, when I was living in Makongeni, yes, I had my issues, but going to work in town, unaenda job, jioni ikifika unaona jam imeshika Route 11. Kidogo umefika Mudhurwa. You are buying your tomatoes, your vitunguu, your whatever, na ile fare you are supposed to use. Within 30 minutes or so, nimefika Makongeni. This is the moment nimehama Makongeni to Kayole in the name of Kayole. Nyumba ni cheap na ni kubwa. Jehovah. I didn't calculate the other side because when I lived in Makongeni, sometimes, especially in the evening from work, I couldn't. If kumenyesha na fare, saa zingine unaambiwa fare from town to Makongeni, hapo hivyo City Stadium, is 70-50 bob. What for? You just walk. Na saa hizo jam hata imeishika, hata gari yenyewe haisongi from town. You just walk, you find yourself umefika mapema than ule mtu alipanda gari. Yes, nyumba ilikuwa ndogo na ni expensive compared to Kayole. Wacha nihame niende Kayole. Jehova. Nyumba ni cheap ndio na ni kubwa, lakini fare from town, especially kunyeshe tu kidogo hivi, 200 from town to Kayole. Saa hizo ni 6. Huwezi tembea mpaka Kayole. Kuna watoto kwa nyumba na kuongojea. Pesa yenyewe hata hauna. Guys, by the way, I was kuhama from Makongeni to Kayole was the worst mistake I ever did. I was undergoing a lot of issues marriage wise. Even was I married? Am I married even? I don't know. About marriage, I don't talk about marriage. I don't talk about it. So guys, that was the worst mistake I ever did in my life. To move from Makongeni to Kayole. Because sina pesa, niko na mtoto mdogo, she need milk, she need to eat. By then I had 5 kids. I had 5 kids in my house. All of them were, my eldest son by then was, I think, 10 years, 12 years, thereabout, I think, something like that. With this small one, wako class 1, 2, 3, hapo baby class. With the small one, I must have a house help because naenda job 5 in the morning, lazima niwe nimetoka nimeenda job. Siwezi acha mtoto hivyo, lazima nitafute help. Kazi yenyewe ya maana hakuna. I'm just struggling. Here is fair. They need to eat. The only thing, let me say, I never used to pay rent, only that. The rest, though. Anyway, guys, I was in a bad state. I was depressed, if that is what you call depression. I was just there. So one day, I think early August 2014, I was standing the city market there around. There was that shop called the Shop 100. Nowadays it's, I think, hotel or something, I don't know. It was Shop 100 there. I was just standing outside there. Then a man appeared from nowhere. I didn't know when he came. I didn't notice. When he came, I just saw someone next to me and he was like, hello, how are you? And I thought this is a client, maybe he knows me, he needs something. And I said, nzuri. And he was like, ni nini mbaya unafikiria hivyo? And in Nairobi, you know, you don't even, you have to be very, very curious. I mean, not curious, but you have to be very sensitive talking to strangers. You never know the next minute. So I was like, what do you want? And he just told me, no, I'm okay. My name is Mr. Kamau. And you? I told him, naitwa Uma. And that was it. And he went. After some days, I was there in Tusky supermarket. Inside Tusky supermarket, that is where I used to go when I'm fully stressed. I don't have anything to do. I don't have money. I have nothing. I just go inside Tusky supermarket, nizunguke, checking the prices of things, admiring things. I can take even 1 hour inside there. I'm just walking inside, checking the prices and admiring, and I'm just in my own world. And I think hata watu walikuwa wananijua. I'll just go inside. I used to be just to go there in my old thoughts. I just go there, tembearing inside there, then I go. So this particular day, I'm just inside the supermarket. I'm just walking and someone pats me at the back. Sasa, mimi ni Mr. Kamau, unanikumbuka? And I'm like, what is wrong with this man? Hata niko na stress zangu, hata sitaki kuongelesha mtu. Kama unipei pesa, wewe achana na mimi. And he was, no, relax. I have good news for you. Have you ever thought of working abroad? I'm like, abroad kid. Abroad got a pin mane. Manuto the luo mane abroad go. What is abroad? So he explained to me his side of the story. He explained he was a man in his late 50s or early 60s. He was just a mature man. Then I think I was too harsh to him. Then he just told me, okay, tutaonana siku ingine. And this man was very persistent. No matter how rude I talk to him, he will just be back. So one day he came again. He came and this time he asked for my number. And I gave him my number. And he told me, Rose, I want you to work abroad. And one day utanikumbuka, na wakati utakuwa unanikumbuka sitakuwa, and I'll be nowhere. So take this advantage, take this chance now. And I'm like, this man, I have a baby, 2 years. By then my girl was 2 years. 2 years she was still breastfeeding. And this man is talking about abroad here. How will I leave my kids? My 5 children, my five children. 4 boys, 1 girl. How will I leave them? Here you are talking about abroad, guy. you know how I'm struggling to feed my kids. Do you even know? Do you even understand? But that day he just told me, Rose, let's go to the supermarket. But I was hesitant. I didn't follow him. He just went to the supermarket. He did some shopping. Then he brought them to me and he left without a word. I told you guys they are angels. I mean, God can use angels when he wants to lift you to another dimension. He can come in any way. He's God and he is never limited. So this guy went and he came another time and he asked me like, have you thought about going to abroad? I told him, me, I don't want to go to abroad. How will I leave my kids? And he told me, God will take care of them. God will take care of them. And he told me, Rose, I'm giving you a chance. Imagine, I'm a stranger to you, but one day you will remember me. He didn't tell me the specific country, just told me abroad. And he asked me, do you have a passport? And I'm like, guy, Jehovah, we're talking about passport. Do I know even? I've never even seen a passport in my life, leave alone having. Hata sijui zinachukuliwanga wapi, na sijui hata hizo, yani sijui maneno ya passport nini. And he told me, okay, nitakuja kesho. And he left. That kesho hata si kwenda job. He called me. I was home and he called me. He was like, where are you? And I told him, mimi niko kwa nyumba Kayole. Na umesha angalia maneno ya passport? Nilimwambia mzee, nilikwambia mimi hata hizo passport kwanza zinachukuliwa wapi? Hata sijui kama by then, hata sikuwa nimefikiria kama zinachukuliwa na pesa. Mimi nilimuuliza zinachukuliwanga wapi? And he told me hayo house. Nikamwambia zinachukuliwa aje? Ati sijui unalipia how many thousand. Nikamwambia we, tusizoeane. Maneno ya pesa wachana nayo. Usiwahi ongelelea maneno ya pesa, mister. And he told me, Rose, listen, I am an angel. Maybe he told me, maybe I'm an angel being used by God. You never know. Then I was like, wait a minute. He told me, Rose, I want to change your destiny. I want to change your lifestyle. And you will remember me. Tomorrow kuja town, tukutane, tujue venye unaweza pata passport. Saizi hata sina birth certificate. And he told me, I will organize and I will pay for everything. Kesho yake nikaenda town, we met. He gave me some money, I think. I can't remember the exact amount. He gave me the money and he told me, call Mr. So-and-so, take for him the documents, easy documents, he needs this and this and this, and he will take care of your birth certificate. From there, I'll come again. I did exactly what he told me, but hata akili yangu haikuwa hapo. He was doing for the sake of, this man is pressurizing me, this man is disturbing me, this man. And naangalia watoto wangu venye nataka kuwaacha, na I mean within 3 weeks nilikuwa nime lose weight proper. I've not shared with anyone, even my kids, but they were young. But the elder one, was at least, he was mature enough, but I was still weighing. Remember, here I am, hata fare ya mtoto ya kwenda shule ni shida. By then venye nilihamia Kayole sijamtransfer. Baada na mkanga 5 akienda shule Makongeni, Kaloleni. And that was stressing me because mtoto hata anarudi jioni na hiyo jamii ya Kayole yote, anafika kwa nyumba 10 na kumenyesha na yani I used to be stressed. Na sina pesa ya kutransfer mtoto wangu shule. Sina. Na namkanga 5 nikienda job daily. Na niko na house help, usikusahau. Na sina pesa, guys. At night I used to cry, I used to break down like nonsense. People are sleeping but me I'm crying. Especially when I remember how my boy is going to school in the morning and wow, coming back late. Simply because sijui hata hizo Kayole walikuwa naitishanga pesa ngapi kuingiza mtoto shule by then. Kuna shule ingine nilienda wakanitisha sijui 5,000, sijui ingine nilitishwa pesa ngapi, nikachoka, nikasema God, take full control. So hizo my boy comes with a form, this heart, matter heart, I don't know, run matter heart, something like that, ya kuchanga changa. I don't even have 50 shillings ya kumwandikia kwa hiyo form yake. Sina, to be sincere, sina. Yani pesa napata kidogo, it's fully budgeted, it's fully squeezed in a way that hata kitu kidogo yani nimebudgetia mpaka 5 shillings. Nikifika kwa nyumba, I have to be strict to my budget. If I mess up kidogo, watu wanalala njaa. Guys, I used to go through a lot. So here comes this man and he told me he will cater for everything, and I'm like, okay. He gave me some amount. I followed the protocol. Ni protocol ama ni procedure venye ameniambia. I took everything to a certain office there. After some time they called me, my birth certificate is ready. And this man came again. Me, I didn't call him. Remember, I'm not calling him. He's the one calling me. As if ni yeye ndiye ako na shida. He came again. Have you received your birth certificate? And I'm like, yes. And he told me, kesho asubuhi, rauka, uende Nyayo House. Here's the money. I think he gave me, 5,000. Sikumbukangi. Enda Nyayo House, you apply for your passport. Mi nafanya venye nimeambiwa. Na huku niko na stress, nataka kuacha aje watoto wangu. In fact, the last born is still breastfeeding. These other ones hata states yenye wako, hata sijui. Remember, siambii mtu. My sisters, my brothers, hata my brothers hawakujua. I think only my one sister. I think I told only my one sister, I think. But I told her on 3rd, while I traveled on 4th. I told her on 3rd. When all options ziliisha, ndio ilibidi nimwambie. Otherwise nilikuwa tuna plan vitu zangu mimi. Hata sijui nilikuwa nafikirianga nini. Guys, I was in a bad state. And I'm that one person. I mean, if you are a firstborn or acting firstborn, sometimes you feel like these are kids, your younger siblings are kids. How can you explain to them? And yani it's a lot of work, it's a lot of thought, you feel you are alone in the world because these are young kids. You don't want to problem them again with your issues, and you're the one they should be looking up to, and here you are, you have nothing, totally nothing, uko tu kwa dunia. na bado nataka kuwasumbua. I think that was the reason why I kept everything for myself, maybe. And the person you think now you are married, you can exchange or you can share with is no longer there with you spiritually, mentally. He's no longer there with you. Ako tu na issues zake na shughuli zake huko. So you feel you are in your own world. So the only people I used to see around me were my kids. And my kids, they're still young. How can I explain this to them? So this man came and gave me the money. And the following day nikarauka nikaenda Nyayo House. Mi sikujua Nyayo House kuna kuanga na line hivyo. Hata sikuwa, mi nilikuwa napitanga hapo nje. I never knew kuna kuanga na kazi kwa hii building. Naonanga tu imeandikwa Nyayo House. I mean something kama una kazi yake hata unanga shughuli. Naonanga tu imeandikwa Nyayo House. Mi napita naenda kule naenda narudi. Acha niingie that Nyayo House. To niliingia Nyayo House around 9. Nilitoka huko around 5 in the evening. Na njaa na nini na nini. After some time, this Mr. Kamau again is the one who called me to go and check on my passport. When I went to check, it was ready. Here comes. Those have the passport. I have the birth certificate. Mi hata sijui hizo visa mtu lipianga. Mi sijui nini iko. Yeye ndiye niambie venye kunaenda. Akaniuliza sofa uko na pesa ngapi? Nikamwambia mimi sina pesa, and I told you from the beginning maneno ya pesa wachana nayo. Sina. And he told me I'm going to pay for your visa. And sitaki unirudishie hii pesa, lakini kuna mtu utamrudishia hii pesa, si mimi. Mimi nitakulipia through huyo mtu. Ama huyo mtu atakulipia through me. Unaenda aje? Then huyo mtu atakuwa nakata pesa zake, because here you are, hauna vitu mob zenye wanataka, so I have to use a lot of money. I told him, okay, wewe fanya vitu unafanya. Mi hata si kujua venye alifanya. Mi niliambiwa una travel. It was on 2nd or 1st September. Nikaambiwa una travel on 4th. Mi sijui hata vitu alifanya na venye kulienda. Mi sijui na sitaki kujua. Nikapigiwa simu. Your visa is ready and everything is ready. Una travel on 4th. That was on 1st September. Wacha sasa nishikwe na stress. Venye nitataka kuacha watoto. Hata mwanaume mwenyewe sijaimwambia kama na travel. In fact, alijua that day. Alijua that day because he was never there for us. Alikuwa na shughuli zake. So sikuwa nataka kumsumbua pia yeye. Yeye aendelee na shughuli zake, pia mimi niendelee na shughuli zangu. So hata sijui nilikuwa nafikirianga nini, but ilifika wakati nilimwambia tu mimi na travel out of the country, and that is the first time I saw him like ameanza kuconcentrate on me, even though sometimes back nilikuanga umbwa takataka useless, hata nikipigia simu haizi shika. So the moment nilimwambia I'm traveling out of the country, akaniambia wewe una travel uende wapi? Wewe ni mtu wa kutravel, hata hapo JKIA unajua ni wapi? Yaani aliniongelesha kimadharau. And mimi nikanyamaza, and on 3rd usiku nikamwambia wewe, from tomorrow you take care of these kids. I'm not there. Na hapo ndio ili ring in his mind I was serious. Because we never used to talk. He was never there. He'll come at past midnight. Hata ukimpigia simu haizi shika. Nashika simu yako unataka kumwambia nini? Do you have anything important? There are important people to talk with. Not you. But God knows how to turn things upside down. Another gospel singer said, siku moja atakusalimia kwa heshima. And it's true. Mtu akikudharau, wacha kudharau kabisa. But one day, God who is in heaven will make things work. Na atakusalimia kwa heshima. So come the 4th in the morning, 4th of September, in the morning, nilikuwa na my son. He was going to school. It was on a Friday in the morning, and I was going to work still. So tulikuwa tunaendanishanga na yeye. So in the morning nikamwambia, baba, mimi from today henceforth sitakuwa, ninatoka. And the reason why I'm leaving you guys, the reason why I'm leaving you guys is for the better of your future. Juu nikikaa hapa na nyinyi hata utasoma. And I thank God I have a very, very understanding boy. My boy is very understanding. Kaniambia, mom, just to go. Kaniambia, mom, just to go. We will take care of ourselves. And that was how my journey to abroad started. And up to this far, God has been faithful, guys. I've seen God. And this is one of the most emotional story when I want to share it, I feel very much emotioned. Guys, until next time, bye-bye.